Well, this could be awkward. Let's review LEGO's most infamous set. Hello, welcome to Hobby Bricks. My name is Chris. If you're new here and you like talking about LEGO, consider subscribing. I post LEGO videos all the time. So this video is going to be about the new LEGO First Order AT-ST. This is set number 75201. It's 370 pieces. It's recommended for ages 8 to 14 and it costs $40. Now, I'm a little bit late with this video. This set has become kind of infamous now in the LEGO world. If you check out LEGO's website, which I did just before I recorded this has a 1 star. If you look at the pricing of it, this retails for $39.99. You can buy a full-blown AT-ST from last year's Rogue One set for $39.99, and you get a full head, but you don't get a droid. So basically, I guess what they're saying is BB-8 is worth, I don't know, $15 roughly for however many parts it took to build the head. Yeah, in the Rogue One set, you only get 3 minifigures, but you get a full AT-ST. In this set, you don't get a full head, but you get BB-8, which we've gotten in, like, I don't know, 8 sets. That's a little bit of the controversy surrounding this set. I understand why it's got a 1 star. I understand LEGO's reasoning about this set, why it was built. However, I think the execution was done wrong. This set, the only reason people were going to buy this set is for the 3 minifigures. And I think LEGO knows that. There's no other reason to buy this set. I mean, that's the reason why I bought the set. Oh, you know what? I don't even have the ladder included. Hold on. There. Wait. No. There. There you go. There, it's $39.99 because you got the elevator. So basically, you get a half a built AT-ST and 3 great minifigures for $40. I'll talk more about the whole overall feeling of the set at the end. Right now, let's just check out the minifigures and then we'll take a look at some of the build. Okay, so here's our 3 minifigures and our droid. This is basically what's $39.99, not the actual build. You get 3 unique minifigures that are exclusive to this set. Captain Phasma, who we had last year, but she was in a $90 set. So if you didn't get her last year, you can get her now. She's a little bit different from last year's version. Not a tremendous amount, but the printing on her helmet is different. Then you get Rose and Finn in their First Order uniforms, which again is exclusive to this set because when we get Rose and Finn in the transport pod, they're in their Rebel clothing. So right now, this is the only way to get these 2. And I really like it. I think Finn looks really good in the officer's uniform, and so does Rose. They got some really nice printing and detailing on them. Come with a couple of, non-stud shooter weapons, which is nice. The hats are good. Rose's hat has her hair incorporated into the hat, so that's nice, and they do a really nice job with that. Phasma just has a all black head. There's no facial printings. It's just a black stud, basically, under there. Well, there's BB-8, who we've had, like I said earlier, I think in 8 other sets. So this is the value of the set right here. This is why people are going to buy it. They're going to want these exclusive minifigures, and $40 is too high to pay for these 3 minifigures. I mean, yes, you get the build, but in general, this is why people are going to buy this set. I can show you. All right. There's Rose. Now you can see. We'll get my ugly fingernails out of there. There's her hat with the hair. He did a really nice job there. So, and Rose has a second face. There. No real back printing to her. And there's your torso. And Finn, there's his officer's uniform, nice hat, his baton that he fights with, and his blaster pistol. He has no second face and not much in the way of back printing. And then here's Phasma with her torso piece. It's nice. Basically the same as last year, if you got her. There's what they give her as a head. She does get a silver pistol, which is cool. Her staff that she fights with, Finn. She gets the cape. There's her back printing. Sorry, there's some drywall dust on her. I'm in the middle of finishing my basement down here and building a studio. So there's our minifigures. Now let's get on to the build. Okay, so here is our ATST and our ladder. So the ladder or elevator is all Technic pieces, which you can see everything in. It does move, obviously. You slide it by hand manually, which, you know, but you can't reach the head. So that's kind of a problem to get Rose and Finn into that or up on top of it, or BB-8 for that matter. So there's our elevator, I guess. And what else can you say about an elevator? Now, let's get that out of the way. Let's focus on this part. This is the head. Well, what was supposed to be the head. It's been several weeks now since the movie has come out, almost a month. And if you saw the movie, you know the scene. It's a normal ATST walker. It starts shooting the First Order troopers. It takes a few steps forward. The head rips off. BB-8's underneath of it. Obviously, we can't go after Lego too hard. I mean, I guess we can. And we can let them know in sales and by, obviously, the 1-star rating that it has on its website about what Lego knew and when they knew about this set. Did they know this was going to be like this? Did they know that it actually had a head on it and it gets ripped off? I mean, obviously we can't know that, but why did they not give us the parts to build the head and then have us, you know, have the kids remove the head? This way you don't even have the parts to build the head. You know, there's nothing, if you're trying to reenact the scene when the head is already ripped off is basically over, other than him running to the shuttle. There's really not much. There's a background scene of him walking with this and shooting, but at that point it's focused on Finn and Phasma and Rose. So I don't really understand that. The biggest problem is the fact that they're charging $39.99 for this, and they're charging $39.99 for the full version from Rogue One. It's sort of incomplete, really. I just don't, I mean, yes, you get the little bit of a ladder build. This is 370 pieces. I don't remember off the top of my head how many pieces the Rogue One set is. I just don't understand really much about this. I don't know what else I can say. Yeah, you get some stickers. It controls the head just like in the, just like the other one. You know, you get a cool blaster cannon at the front, and you get two, you know, missile launchers in the front. But you obviously can see their red fins. You can't hide them. I guess I'm at a loss for words with this. Okay, final thoughts. This is I don't even know what I would say about this. Disappointing. You know, I just don't know. I think it's a cool concept. I like what Lego tried to do. I think it was executed not great. So there's some issues there. And I think Lego knows that people are going to buy it for the minifigures. Because you've put 3 really good minifigures in a really bad set. So you're going to force people to buy this because they want the minifigures. But $40, I don't know. I don't know if people are going to want to pay. I don't think people are going to want to pay $40 for this set. You know, I think if they had put it out at 30 and did away with the elevator, or maybe 25 and they did away with the elevator, I mean, take away BB-8 as well. I mean, I know he was an important part of the actual scene that happens when the head gets ripped off. I mean, I guess BB-8's only 2 pieces, so it just, I don't know. I don't know what to say about it, guys. I mean, you tell me, what do you think? In your comments down below, tell me. Do you think it's a disaster? Do you think it's a good set? It has a 1 star out of 4 or out of 5 or whatever it is on Lego's website. I don't think I've ever seen a set, at least in the Star Wars universe, that's this universally disliked. Other than, well, I guess you had the Hoth set, which I didn't buy. Or also right now it's getting a lot of bad publicity is the General Grievous speeder or whatever it's called. On their website, I think it's only got 2.5 stars, maybe 3. I don't remember. I just passed it real quick, but I noticed it was pretty poor. You know, if Lego had done away with the elevator and given us the pieces to build the head, so then, you know, the head coming off was a playable piece or part of like the action part of the set, you know, hey, now you're really talking something. But you don't have it. And you'd have to buy, you know, you'd have to modify this some, and you have to buy the parts to build the head. And that just doesn't really work to me. You know, this is something like a mock or something that somebody would make and go like, oh, you know what, I'm going to do this and this is going to be the final pose or this is going to be the final whatever. Not as a product that you buy and then it's like, well, okay, what do you know, I don't know. They're just my opinions. It doesn't really matter. It only matters what you guys think. Comment down below. Tell me what you think about it. If you guys enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. If you want to continue our Lego conversation and join, hopefully, some kind of a Lego community that we're building here, consider subscribing. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye for now.